game is very pretty.
Space.
And there's your favorite character.
So huge, in fact, that if you lost your car keys in it, they would be almost
He
impossible
plays
to find.
a much larger role in this game than he did in the last game.
Which is why it's the best of the series.
It really is the best of the series, but for different reasons.
Well,
Then you and I are in disagreement.
Well, okay. Quark being a major player in it is a major reason why it's a better game, but it's not the major reason.
I like his little dangly antenna.
I like his suit, and you can see the little hexagons popping in when it gets close and bright enough, but not too bright, because if it gets too bright, then the light just reflects right off of it.
Right. Look, just keep your eyes
It's a
peeled.
nice touch.
Cowan says this sector's crawling
It
with
is.
mercenaries.
A lot of nice little details in these
My
games.
Vigilance is both eternal
Especially when they made the
and
switch to high definition.
Warning. Unidentified anomaly detected.
Skull and crossbones ahead.
Shifting to evasive maneuvers.
The skull and crossbones behind.
That's clearly electricity.
It is
If they
clearly
hadn't been hit by the electricity, the skull and crossbones would have
We're
gotten.
gonna die! We're gonna die! Oh, good thing I'm wearing clean underwear!
Will you shut up? We are not gonna die. A million. Engage gravimetric stabilizer.
Dude, just pull over and let the car slow to a stop on its own.
Why do you have to tell it to engage that? Is there not just a button?
All right.
I mean, what if you're in a situation where you can't speak? You'd be in trouble.
Then they're fucked.
It's like having to say, car, stop, whatever you want to brake.
Hang on.
Whoa!
It's like, it'd be like driving your car if it were a telegraph.
How does Quark fit in the ship? That ship is clearly smaller than Quark is.
Make a left turn, stop.
So much for clean underwear.
Continue ahead 500 feet, stop. I think that has airbags.
Yeah.
That's a good visual pun.
Hey, it's gameplay!
Beats me. Perhaps a leisurely stroll through this
Now,
uncharted jungle will
unlike
solve the
in
mystery.
Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction, where a lot of the weapons became really useless after like the halfway point of the game and you start getting really good weapons, in this game, all of your weapons stay pretty much relevant for the entire game.
You can
So-
modify them.
Yeah, there's a pistol that we have that I'll be dragging out very soon. It's called a Constructo pistol, and you actually get parts for it, and you can modify it to suit your game style.
It makes it not garbage like the last time.
Right. Also, unlike in pretty much any other game of the Ratchet and Clank series, you don't come to a dead stop when raising your wrench to throw it. You actually do keep running, so you'll see me throwing my wrench a lot more than like I normally would in any other Ratchet and Clank game.
Alright, so
Also-
you're not going to be breaking the explosives crates by touching them and running away like a little girl?
Right. Also, there's this arrow here that leads to a gold bolt over that way, but we can't get it quite yet. We're gonna have to come back for that.
We need one of those F-Zero cars.
Get me the Blue Falcon. Even though that car sucks, apparently. I don't know. I've never played fucking F-Zero. So yeah, no more gingerly touching the crates. I will be throwing the wrench a lot. Also, you can throw the wrench while jumping now.
What's the plan anyway?
Which is
I like
something
that you
you
get
can
to use
do.
the wrench as a wrench sometimes.
Yeah, that's always been like that in Ratchet and Clank games.
This nice little gear system that looks very complicated and expensive to build, and is connected to a wooden bridge.
There's a reason for that. They explain this.
Avon calling!
Take that, culture.
Whoa.
Quark, you are a treasure.
Are you seeing this?
Yeah, Quark
Something
is
seriously
one
wrong
of the
with
best
this
characters.
planet.
The second best character.
It's like
It's
time
fine,
is
they're
all
clearly doing the time warp
working.
again.
It's just a jump to the left.
I've never actually seen that movie, I've just absorbed
Neither
it by
have I.
osmosis.
Rumble
Cultural
the
osmosis.
door.
I'll find another.
I've
way
never
around.
seen that movie either. I know
Maybe
two
alright
of
with
the
those
songs
things
from
on
it,
us?
though.
Please.
And one of them is Time Warp.
You tiny creatures.
I need to see it though. I don't
Apparently,
see
that's,
anything with Tim Curry in it.
apparently that's not a movie you watch by yourself the first time because you'll think it's really stupid unless you're watching with friends. Also, these mushroom dudes, when you kill them, they split into 3 smaller mushroom dudes. That's the only thing interesting about these guys.
Now, mushrooms are known for doing that.
Also, I'm out of ammo for my gun. I have to kill them with the wrench.
You see the size of those things? They were horrible.
Dude, they came up to your waist at most. You are a big person. Is he a person? What the hell is he?
Nemesis.
He's person-ish.
But he's got 3 fingers.
Concern for his compatriot's well-being,
That's including the thumb.
Captain Quark's noble sidekick
Yeah.
ninja leaps from stone to stone.
You ever tried doing that? Actually, just like taping or like rubber banding 2 of your fingers together so you have a 3-finger thing going on? You can't hold shit.
No, you really can't.
There's a reason we have 5.
Okay, so, GrumbleNet guy is back, and he actually does all of the explanations for the weapons for us in the forms of hilarious animations. I'll be watching all of them.
Are you
Can't stop me.
having to purchase a different weapon for every occasion? Then try
You're a little
GrumbleNet's
guy.
new Constructo line and take
All you have to
charge
do
of
is
your
buy
arsenal.
some bombs, and you'll be
Each
happy.
weapon can be modified with any Constructo-approved
does.
upgrade. Rate of fire, ammo
like why the
type,
4th of July is one of our most
specialty triggers.
treasured occasions.
You can dream it.
Because we get to explode
Constructo
things without
can
any
deliver.
repercussion.
Now available
God,
in
I
3
love
flavors.
being an American.
Constructo Bomb Glove, Constructo Pistol, and Constructo Shotgun.
Constructo shotgun is a great weapon.
It is, but you don't get into like ass late in the game, unfortunately. Oh, and look, Mr. Zircon upgraded to a full weapon, including gaining levels and having a special 5th level evolution.
Captain Quark steals
So
into
yes,
the jungle.
somehow
Master at
Mr.
the
Zircon
ready.
got
And
more
delivers
badass.
justice to those who cross his path.
Unpossible.
Yet it happened.
Kick, punch, all in the mind.
Yeah.
You completely missed.
No. Oh yeah, the bomb, yeah, I completely missed. I thought you were talking about the reference, and I'm like, no, I got that.
I get jokes.
Even
if they're not very good, I still understand them.
Help! Help!
I read the far side.
Help me! My children! They're in danger!
What seems to be the problem, citizen?
Xiphoids. We were fishing up the river when they attacked.
Quark, stay here.
Man, why
I'll go
can't
save
they
the
just
children.
ever call these things something normal?
You got it, sidekick.
I don't know. So you'll notice me using a lot of different weapons as I play this game. Mainly because most of the weapons are actually really useful, if a bit situational at points. The only weapon I don't use a lot is the 6-axis weapon.
Praise the Lord.
Why
Because, you know,
Just everything got to be Xiphoids and Zingerdoodles. I mean, why don't you hear just like the game where people just call them those weird mushroom things been running around? We don't like them. Go kill them. Give you bolts.
yep. I missed. Yarp. Hey, this guy actually knows where a Lombax. Don't spit acid at the kid!
Oh,
What the fuck, man?
Oh, that's not cool. You have saved him, but his life will be terrible. He shall be known as Acid Face for the rest of his school career. Not career, school life, whatever the hell. Does culture even have schools?
Probably not. Okay, so instead of following this little kid to help him find his mom, we're gonna go smash this big crate. Big crates hold lots of ammo, lots of
Bigger
bolts,
equals
and
better than.
stuff. Also, behind it is the first gold bolt of the game. Gold bolts also give you normal bolts when you find them, and they also unlock different skins. Unlike the last game where you could, like, pick and choose which skins you wanted to unlock, this one's more in a straight line. You'll unlock one, and then you'll unlock the next one, blah, 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 blah. I'll be finding all 40 of those suckers in this game. Cool. There's also a couple of hidden skins in the game. If you have Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty save data on your PS3, then you unlock a pirate outfit for Ratchet.
Yes.
And also, there's a special code that you can input that turns Ratchet into a greaser.
Yes.
I'll be showing those off, and not in a video, but it'll be a picture post where I just show off a bunch of random things that normally wouldn't be interesting video content.
Like those birds just don't give a fuck. Whatever.
Well, to be fair, they're going back in time to when they didn't give a fuck. Also, we found our first constructive mod.
Picked up a constructo mod. It can be used to modify your
So there's
constructo weapons.
21 of these hidden throughout the game.
I
and
found
they-
6.
I'll find them all. And there are some that are definitely better than them. Also, you can choose to change their colors.
Pacifier.
I will go pacifier eventually. You can also customize your own color if you want. I don't because I'm boring. But I try to keep the colors mixed up. I promise I go pacifier eventually, and that's the one that I actually stick with.
Alright, I will hold you to that.
So, yeah, time's kind of messed up, guys.
Yep. Shit be broken.
Apparently time is also blue.
And it doesn't affect you at all, apparently.
No, like, that's one of the really weird things. Like, the ship that we were in stopped crashing,
Thank you
but
so much.
Ratchet and Quark
Happy
did
to be
not.
of service, ma'am.
And so, now I'd say that it doesn't affect organic forms, but those
It
birds...
affects the birds, yeah.
Mutated viruses from the Cortho sector. We haven't seen
Time
one
travel
of this
is
planet
weird.
in years.
Yeah.
Something must have
They don't
happened
make
to
any
Zoni.
effort to explain what's going on with this game and its time fuckery.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, any game that
Oh,
tries
God,
to
I
like
love this dude's
justify
Something
it.
wrong with the timekeeper.
Not in front of the
What, his
outsiders.
voice?
I love his
Quickly.
voice. It's
We must
brilliant.
head
Yep.
into the village.
It's like, what are you doing out here?
These creatures
I
are
told you not to consult with the outsiders. Get in your room. You're grounded.
Salon's warship orbited falls.
Magic bullet is when you kill 2 things with 1 shot.
Rebel must be making trouble again.
I originally tried going for all the skill points, and then there were a couple that were absolute and utter bullshit to get, so I stopped.
Good
I
to know.
did get a lot of them, though, so...
Have to move everyone into the village.
All right, no one likes a show-off.
Let's see, I actually think I'll be getting another one relatively soon. For planets, there's typically 2 skill points per planet. A couple have more. I think there's 1 or 2 that don't have any. Some of the less important ones.
They won't stop until
The lesser planets, like Pluto.
Oh, didn't you hear Pluto's not a planet anymore?
It's a dwarf planet. That was a joke. Good job, Kalon.
Thanks, Ratchet.
So the Constructo mod that I have equipped for this right now is Blast, which makes our bullets bigger. Let's see. I think I'm getting that next skill point sometime soon. Okay, Cold Killer is when you kill 100 of these mushroom things. So yes, I've already killed 100 enemies.
You are a monster.
I am. I'm history's greatest monster.
Well, dead.
Wrenchmaster is when you kill 3 enemies with 1 wrench throw.
no longer safe. Come, we can offer you sanctuary within these walls.
So, yeah, I was getting quite a bit to begin with. Skill points, like the last game, unlock cheats and concept art. Most of the cheats are not worth home writing about. There's no big head mode anymore, so I can't make Ratchet's head, like, half
And
the
you
screen.
immediately begin destroying their infrastructure. Good job.
Well, there's a skill point involved in that. If you break, like,
Is
I
a
think...
skill point, you're a big jerk?
It's called... I think it's called,
a
Terrible Tourist. And it's when you break, like, most of all of the breakable stuff in the village. Also, something I haven't mentioned before, every bush in this game holds bolts, but most of the stuff is really cheap and you can afford it your first go around, especially if you've played the last game, because if you have save data from the last game, a couple of the weapons actually have discounts applied to them if they were in the previous game before. So like Mr. Zircon will be discounted. Yeah.
Can I have your autograph?
We're breaking his fucking village and he wants our
got the
autograph.
Legend of Zelda thing going on here. Like, okay, thank you for breaking all our stuff and taking all our money.
In memory of Zon,
You are the greatest hero we have ever known.
friend and chief of the Fungoids. Huh. Looks like this guy was some sort of hero.
Gee, what made you think that?
Wow, a real Lombax.
You know,
How are
people
you?
just build statues of you.
Oh, here comes Sonic Eruptor. It's a burp gun. Yes. This is my favorite weapon in the game.
The Sonic Eruptor! This genetically mutated Xenago is the perfect weapon for crowd control of a destructive nature.
I'm going to look up what goat means.
Will unleash a deadly and destructive mating call.
Do that. You do it.
Try squeezing the trigger when the Xenago's lungs are full.
Let's see.
Sonic Eruptor. Available.
A channel for pipe or water.
Ah.
So it's literally alien pipe or something. I thought it would be like some sort of amphibian.
Yep. The Sonic Eruptor is not discounted because it was not in the last game.
It was too awesome.
Also, there's a gold bolt over there. There's a gold bolt. All you have to do to get this gold bolt is you just have to take this jump down here, and then you can just crawl right back up, or kill yourself. I don't kill myself because...
So the little thing on the screen there that just popped up when you pull the Sonic Eruptor out is basically the noise level. When it goes up, it does more damage.
Yep, and it also has a wider range of effect, so if you get it when it's full, then you can hit more enemies than you normally would. It's basically a shotgun, but you have to time it in order to make it better. It's still
really,
a...
It sounds stupid, but it's actually really fun to use.
Can I give a secret? Yeah.
The Zoni are powerful creatures.
I have no idea what happens when you select no. I think it's a but thou must.
They are also hive minds and must be kept together.
I like
for
in
their energy to
Golden
work.
Sun, I think,
Inside
where
the
you can
vessel,
select
which
no,
will
and it's
not-
like,
yeah, you
okay,
can-
and then the world ends. Like, good
That's the
job,
only good
idiot.
thing about Golden Sun is that you can actually refuse to save the world, and it's like, okay, well, game over.
Golden Sun was a good game, shut up.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Read the LP, and you will immediately take that back.
I enjoyed it, but then again, I was a kid when I played it. So.
Yeah, it was good back then.
teenager,
It was good
something.
when you were a stupid kid. If you tried playing that now, it would be horrible.
It had good music.
Yeah, okay, I'll give it that.
Quark, link into my nav unit. We'll stay in radio contact.
Then again, I don't really remember the music for it.
Red Shirt is a go.
Cultural references.
You would think that there's a skill point involved not getting hit at all in this temple, but no. They're really good at not making skill points that you cannot possibly get after you're done in that
Well, that's nice
with the story. Yeah, there was a couple skill points in the first game that you could potentially miss forever if you didn't do them like right away, and it sucked because there was like one of them was like kill the boss with the wrench, and if you didn't kill the boss with nothing but the wrench, then you lost out on the skill point, and the boss would not respawn, so you could not ever get that skill point if you did not get it the first time.
Alright, where's the part where we have to recite the true name of God?
Right here, actually. And remember, in Latin, Jehovah starts with an I.
I still don't understand the whole leap of faith thing, because, I'm sorry, from Indy's perspective, that would not have worked.
Those poor lost little creatures. See if you can grab one with your
Okay, so Zoni are another collectible in this game. There's 40
You
of
just
them.
grab 'em with a wrench. I
Yep.
forgot you do that.
You just shove them right in.
Get in the bucket. You're our Firefly.
Operation Red Shirt is a
So,
success.
it's no secret that we're getting these for our ship. There are 40 of them in the game. For every 3 you get up to 30, you get a new ship upgrade. And then at 35, you get the final ship upgrade. And at 40, you get something special and hidden. So, and getting Zoni is required for parts of the game, because there are some upgrades that are required to progress further in the game.
I'm gonna read by Zoni light.
However, if you're really diligent in collecting them all, then you shouldn't have any problems being able to progress.
You survived? I mean, you survived!
I told you he'd do it.
Well done. The vessel is yours.
You're mildly competent.
Hey, I didn't get hit once, so shut up. I'm more than mildly. I'm actually almost good at this game.
Whatever you say, man. I'm not judging.
Quick! Everyone inside the temple! Barcelon is coming!
All right, Quark. You ready to let those stallions out of the stable?
I was born ready.
I believe Dr. Nefarious was clear as to the repercussions of leaving your hovel.
Unfortunately, this guy isn't really all that memorable.
Oh, wait. Who?
Dr.
I didn't really like this guy very much.
In fact, I'm not even entirely convinced he's a real doctor.
I put him on the same list as Dr. Pepper.
For I bring the thunder.
Dr. Pepper doesn't even have a period at the end of his doctor, therefore I question his credentials.
Maybe that's just his first name.
Maybe!
Maybe the parents just named him Duh. And he just went with Doctor because it sounds better.
Alright, so the village is under attack. It's a good use to show off the burp gun. And if there's another message up there, the burp gun's meter does not show up.
That's a good thing.
I get it eventually, but I'm not I don't remember when, but there is a skill point for doing the maximum burp 50 times total. Not in a row, total.
In a row would be horrible.
In a row would be horrible, because look right there, I just fucked it up.
But you can see the difference there between the maximum and minimal burp.
Right.
You could have saved face, just said that was a demonstration, but no, you had to admit to being stupid.
I'm. There are some things that I do on purpose in this game to demonstrate it. Like, I'll tell you. I'll tell you way later one of them, because I don't want to spoil it. But I do that on purpose. Like, but me fucking up these burp. Oh, air lombax kill 50 enemies while in the air.
Air lombax.
It's like Airbud.
I was gonna go with like an airliner.
Yep, see, it's still breaking their shit. Gotta get that skill point, man. Because at this point, I'm...
Are those wooden things like bunk beds or shelves?
I would think they're more like shelves, because they're not wide enough to be beds. Oh yeah, here's where the burp gun comes in really handy, because there's a bunch of small enemies that group up like that, and they all die in one hit, so if you just burp gun them, they all die instantly.
Do you have to feed the burp gun?
No. See, look, Terrible Tourist, if you break most of the breakable stuff in the village, then you get that skill point.
And I just noticed on that shot back there that the game does this thing that I really hate, where you don't actually walk on stairs, you walk on an invisible platform that floats slightly above the stairs.
Yup.
Every time I see that, it bothers the hell out of me. And I understand why they can't do it. It would be way too much work, but it's
okay, this asshole. This fucking asshole, he has way too much health, and he hits really hard, and he's like one of the harder generic mooks in the game. And eventually they don't become too bad, but I mean, for right now, it's just a bitch.
We're too late! Varsalon is leaving!
Varsalon got bored. You've got like nothing going on here. No movie theaters. We don't even have a pizza place. We are screwed.
Oh look, here's the last Zoni of the planet.
Excuse me.
Come on, sir.
I'm just gonna get in here.
In the entire village. I was always meaning to dismantle it. but now I'm glad I didn't. This teleporter will take you back to your ship.
So
Well,
yeah,
follow
the
me.
book, the guidebook says that you have to break everything in the village, but unless you drag out the guns, you cannot actually break those vases your first time through because the cutscene activates and teleports you immediately.
So, what do these guys
Quick,
really
use this
classify
Zoni vessel
as
to repair your
technology?
starship.
If you really, really wanted to be anal about it, you could classify pottery as technology.
Yeah, you could. I think it's like sufficiently advanced technology, but who knows? They're basically space Amish.
Space Amish. You ever watch that show, Amish Mafia? What the fuck is that?
No, I haven't. I haven't
Don't.
watched that.
Don't.
Okay.
It is the dumbest thing.
Okay, so there's a Aphelion. Oh, and look, that fire that was behind that temporal anomaly is out, so we can go back here and we can break more crates.
Yay, crates!
And oh look, it's another gold bolt. The final one will be able to get this visit.
Hooray! I just can't be excited about those anymore.
No. I mean, we've found 3 this video. They're like candy now. And that's it. We're gone. We're gone.
Thank you for flying Lombax Air.